Oh shit, we're finally on this episode. The episode that introduces one of the coolest foil characters in all of fiction. Well, his name is in the title, so let's get right into it. I'm Noble Absinthe, and this is Jack and the Scotsman. Let's get started. The episode starts off with Jack trying to cross a bridge. I'm getting PTSD flashbacks of Crash Bandicoot. There's tension that builds up as Jack slowly tries to make his way across. And he has a right to be cautious. The thing is a death trap. And how do people even build these fucking things? But don't worry, he chooses to sleep on it. Once Jack continues to move forward, we hear an ominous yet glorious sound. Getting really, really loud. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Scotsman. A fan favorite and the best heroic foil to Jack in this whole goddamn series. We find our two characters at an impasse. This narrow bridge won't allow either one to hit their destination on time. Neither can stand aside or find a feasible way to get past one another. Jack tries to stay reasonable and reserved, like he always does, but the Scotsman isn't having that. He immediately calls Jack gay and wants to throw down. Well, that escalated from a 4 to a 10 really, really fast. The fight begins, and to be honest, this fight isn't really all that impressive. Lots of reused animation, but I think it's an amusing fight. We're really not supposed to take it seriously.
Aye, you got a lot of pep for a wee laddie.
The tremendous horse cut technique should have destroyed your sword.
Wait a minute, Jack has names for his attacks? Regardless, the fight goes on for a full day. Somehow this bridge hasn't fallen yet. We then see some podunk southern stereotypes try to capture our duo and end up chaining them together. I guess you can tell where this is going. You know the plot. The two characters have to set aside their differences to achieve their goals. But real quickly, I wanted to show you guys this pig. Moving on from that, it's here we find out that the Scotsman is in the same situation as Jack. Aku is after him because he is a warrior with a holy sword. Jack then quickly cuts the bridge for them to escape, and we find ourselves in the good old game of hide and seek. Why they need to hide is beyond me. We get some banter between the two characters that give us background on the Scotsman. He is a powerful man who is proud to be the most wanted person in the world, until Jack promptly takes his place.
No, I don't believe it.
We as the audience already know how beast of a warrior Jack is, so it's nice to see the Scotsman put his own foot in his mouth. After being cornered, the two immediately want to work together to kick some ass. Using a bullet bill to break their chains, how that worked out made no sense, but hey, it's time to destroy some goons. The two of them show off how good they are at wave clearing mobs, and hey, you remembered he had a gun. Again, this fight has no real tension behind it, but it's still pretty boss. It's two skilled warriors having each other's back, killing robots. It's just some pure majesty. After annihilating the Gators, our heroes are now best friends. The episode ends with Jack and the Scotsman arguing about who pays at the bar. I don't know who won that argument. This was an amazing episode. Not so much for the action, but for what we had, it was good. The real focus of this episode is the relationship between the Scotsman and Jack. Basic storytelling is shown here. You've got a character that can both relate to our main hero and give us a big enough contrast to appreciate them both. I love hammy characters like the Scotsman because they are the perfect foil character for our stoic and well-mannered hero. Like I mentioned before, this episode didn't really have any sense of tension. It was more of a way to introduce Jack to a lifelong friend. There wasn't anything really to nitpick about this episode either. The ending montage of them cutting robo-alligators was fun, and again we see the differences between our heroes and how they settle their business. Out of all the duos in Samurai Jack, the Scotsman is easily my favorite. He's fun and is an equal to Jack. I love one-off episodes like this because it's just a fun ride. There isn't a fear of Jack getting cock-blocked in the end, and me having to say that I loved 99% of the episode, and hating the fact that Jack is such a good guy that he misses his chance to go back in time. I love episodes like this because I can just summarize them in one sentence. Here's the episode of Jack and the Scotsman in one sentence. Jack meets a Scottish warrior and kills robot alligators in a swamp. Done. There's not a lot of substance to it, but not every episode of Samurai Jack has to be super serious. This was really just a fun episode, and a complete contrast on the previous one. We had lore and dramatic speeches and beautiful imagery. Now we're in a goddamn swamp, killing bitchling enemies. But I still love the episode so much, and so does everyone else, I'd say.
So, you think you're better than me 'cause you're in a hurry? Well, I'm in a hurry too. But no, you didn't figure that, did you? That I might be an equal? No, you just consider yourself superior right off. You're rude.
Do you see what I mean when Samurai Jack has such a wide range of encapsulated stories? We went from having dialogue like this,
'Twas his enjoyment that day to punish me for eternity. Thrust me, he did, into the core of the mountain. 'Twas his plan for me to spend all of eternity in the mountain, never to join my fallen comrades in Valhalla, the resting place of all great warriors.
to this.
Listen, you boony blithering numpty, the only way for you to get across this bridge is to beat me in combat. Now, are you a man or a worthless blade like I know you are? I'm calling you a coward!
The show is genius. Again, thank you guys for watching. If you like what you saw, please subscribe and tick that chime next to it to stay updated. Likes and shares are always nice, and I do read every comment. I'll be trying to pump out more content for all of you. I'm going to bump up my release schedule to 2 episodes a week, and along with that, I'm going to be a voice actor in a new abridged series. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. I know you guys are subscribed from all types of videos by me. I'm always trying to find ways to network myself and get my name out there. I didn't think I would actually get 400 subs, but you guys seem to like my content, so I'll keep making it. Anyway, thank you again for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.